The bear case for BNGO stock is a little bit scary, and I want to be extremely clear so I get no one misinterpreting me at all. This is just a possibility in a scenario that could unfold if some contingencies that we're going to go over come to fruition, which are not guaranteed to happen. This is just one of many scenarios. I am not bearish. I'm holding like 1,500 shares, okay? I have literally 100% of the portfolio into BNGO stock, right? Literally, we have all of it that's my whole portfolio, 100%. I'm not bearish at all. So now with that crappy disclaimer out of the way, right? Bear case, we could be seeing $5 again. We could be seeing $4 again. And even at the worst, I would say realistically, the worst case is going to be about $3, $3 to $4. I would say that's the worst case, right? Let's say inflation, and you may be wondering, dude, that's insane. Well, let me put it to you this way. Inflation comes in, it's awful, it's faster than expected, and it's just like Peter Schiff is projecting, right? So absolutely horrible levels of inflation. High growth is going to get decimated. It's going to get absolutely decimated. And given the recent and not even recent, just historical since February 16th, the paper handing going on with the stock, that is kind of instigated, and it kind of is a thing because of the esoteric nature of the actual technology, right? People don't understand technology very much. In the aggregate, investors in Bionano are not as informed because it's so much harder to understand, because it just takes way more longer and way much more time, energy, and effort to actually research and understand everything about this company. So anyways, who cares about why? I think that is realistically the lowest we can go. Now, what is the percentage chance of that? Basically, I mean, I would say like a 1 to 5% chance, maybe 5. Probably more likely that there's less than a 1% chance that we actually see below $4 again, ever again. It's more likely that if we were to get a correction, we would actually be seeing. Now, this correction that the Nasdaq S&P 500 could go into, right? Who knows when that's going to be? But a more likely, at least short term, if the markets were to get some dumpage going on, the 21-day SMA, right, the middle Bollinger Band, that's going to be a huge level of support. We have not broken this and confirmed the breakout since the start of the downtrend. We broke down, confirmed the breakdown below this. We got rejected several times, and then we had a false breakout right here, and we finally have 3 daily closes above. That is, I mean, as long as we hold it the next few days, which I assume we will, unless the markets just literally don't just have a diarrhea tomorrow, which could happen, but that's your level, right? So it's 555. That is kind of a support level short term. The bear case scenario, we could easily see $4 or $5 again. I mean, all it takes. What about this? Here's a scenario for you. Now, this is not something that I am anticipating whatsoever, but Nasdaq correction right when quarter 2 earnings come in. So that's going to be like August 13th, I think, right off the top of my head. I think that's what people are projecting it as based on the last earnings report, I think. Not sure though. But anyways, if we got a bad earnings report then, whenever it is, pair that with the Nasdaq correcting at the same time, yeah, we could see $5, $4, $3 even. Okay, so I just want to make it clear to everybody, and the point of this video is just to say, maybe you want to take profits and reduce your risk right now. Am I doing that? No. For most people in a similar situation like as I am, I would recommend not really, I would recommend still being pretty heavy in Bionano if that's kind of what your risk tolerance and goals, if it fits in with those, right? But taking profits right now and at least knowing the risks is something that I want everybody to immerse themselves in and give a chance to, right? You need to understand the risks because this stock could get killed short term. And I am making this video kind of like half of this video's reasoning is literally as to why it was made is just to say when we get red days coming up, I'm going to tell everyone, hey, I made a video literally a week or a month ago saying if you can't handle the heat, just get out and do not come out of this channel and whine to me. There's nothing I hate more than people whining when we get one red day. Have some buying power. Whatever means that, okay, you determine what you want to do. You make your own investing decisions, but I just want to make it clear that inflation is probably coming, or at least it could be coming. There are serious potential headwinds in the markets nowadays, and anything can happen essentially. And I want everyone to be prepared, and I don't want anyone to be surprised if Bionano sees $5 or even, I mean, this would be surprising to me a little bit at least, but this can definitely happen below $5. $4 or $5, $3 is essentially impossible in my mind, but it could happen. It could happen. So I want everybody to be aware of this, and I know it's like, wow, Brandon, like, yes, we already knew this. I know, but some of the people that watch these are beginners. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. They think it's a great time to just FOMO in and the market's going to go up in the next 5 months. They don't have any idea about what's coming as far as inflation or interest rates or accommodative monetary policy. There are serious headwinds. I want everybody to be aware of the risks. If you're going to hold, like I am, the next few months and weeks, a large position, for me, it's 100% of the portfolio, right? If you're going to hold that, you have to understand that there are serious risks. Serious risks, and when I say that, I mean $4, $5, $3. Anything in that, okay, anywhere. I mean, hell, it could even go lower than that, technically. So you have to understand that this is a risk if you're going to hold. Now, do I think you should sell? You make your own decision if you're going to sell. I'm not selling any of my shares, so do not take this for I am bearish. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am not bearish whatsoever. I am bullish short term, but it's contingent on the NASDAQ completely. I mean, essentially, right? I think I think there's a high chance we outperform the NASDAQ whether we go up or down in the coming months. But still, if the NASDAQ goes down 10%, it doesn't matter. We're still going to be in the red. So it is a scary time and an uncertain time in the markets now, more now than before. It's especially uncertain now. So I want everybody to be aware of these risks. I am holding all my shares. I'm super bullish. I have 2 calls. I'm super bullish. Don't get me wrong. We have a ton of reversal signs. We're looking good. The fundamentals are great. Chief Financial Officer just picked up 25K shares. But freaking analysts just projected us to be making $500 million in total revenue in 2026 alone. Right now, we're making like 10 million a year. 500 million. Are you kidding me? Do you understand how big of an increase that is? Do you understand how much we will multiply our current stock price? Long term, I think this thing is going to 20x. I think this thing is going to 50x before the next decade. Okay, I think it could 100x. Okay, I'm serious when I say this stuff. I'm serious. The only thing that's stopping us is if there's some reason why labs don't want to switch to Sapphire, which from my point of view, I made several videos on this. There is no reason for it. Also, we've got the nano nozzle. Also, we're fundamentally undervalued. We're going to be the profit margins are just going to rise. We got higher throughput Sapphire cable, well, yada yada. You know the spiel. All right. Anyways, if you have any questions, ask me to live stream. This is not financial advice. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all again.